I'm gonna bring the light because the light looks so much better. I got my Tupac shirt on today, so I'm in the vibes, feeling the vibes. Got my hair a little bun, a little bang, not the bang. Okay, let's get ready while people are coming in. Let's get our screenshots loaded. Hold on. Fudge. Hi, everybody. Okay. So, what is this? Okay. That is showing. What is this? Shorts. Videos. Where do I want to start this? Okay. We're going to start. Well, we'll wait a couple seconds and let a couple more people get in here. Even though it doesn't really matter because it'll be here when they come back. This is going to be a master class teaching you guys how to monetize and how to grow on YouTube. And I'm even going to do like a little comparison of comparing it to some other sites like TikTok, Twitch, and different things like that. So, hi everybody, good morning. This is just going to be a quick, well, I'm not going to try to do it super quick. I'm actually going to try to slow down because I talk a lot. But yeah, this is me kind of free balling it because I didn't write anything down. Typically when I do videos like this, I like to write stuff down. So I'm not rambling, but so when you get monetized on YouTube, your video will look like this on your page. You will have the green signs unless it's not monetizable. And I want to show you how to get here. So first, I guess I'll start by telling you how you get paid off of YouTube. So this is videos. These are lives. These are my lives. So you get paid off your lives. You get paid by your views. And also you get paid for like during your live, as you can see, if you're looking at the corner right here, which I should have screenshotted it because when people watch this, it won't be live anymore. Some people. But there's a $sign in the corner right there. People can send you tips during your lives, or people can send you gifts while you're live, just like how they can do on Twitch and TikTok. Now, I have gone live on TikTok, and I have gotten gifts on TikTok. The pay rate of gifts versus YouTube versus TikTok is gifts on YouTube equal dollars. Gifts on TikTok equal cents. So if you do good on TikTok and you already go live on TikTok and you're a person who sorry, I'm just reading the chat. I'm trying not to read the chat because it gets me sidetracked. But if you are a person who does well on TikTok and you go live on TikTok and people send you gifts on TikTok, I recommend try to convert yourself over to YouTube because the pay is way more. Live gifts on YouTube versus live gifts on TikTok is way more. I'm not saying don't use TikTok because I'm going to do a separate video about TikTok later. I don't want to make this all about TikTok because TikTok is a really great tool. I'm not saying don't use it, but I'm saying if you're already doing well on TikTok, you could come here and go live on here and you could make way more money by working a lot less harder. You need a lot more gifts on TikTok to add up to dollars versus the gifts on YouTube. So I recommend trying to convert over to YouTube a little bit. So this is lives. And then your shorts are also another way that you get paid, your shorts. And what I like about shorts is it's just like if you're already posting videos on TikTok, you can literally take those same videos that you already created on TikTok and put it on your YouTube shorts. And I know you're thinking, well, it'll be the same content. Everybody who's on YouTube is not on TikTok. And everybody who follows you on YouTube may not necessarily follow you on TikTok and vice versa. And then this has a different reach. I know they say that TikTok is global, But YouTube is really, really global. Like, I know they say you connect to so many different people on TikTok, but I feel like I connect more. And I feel like as your page grows on TikTok, you will be more global. But for small content creators, like I'm bigger than a small content creator. I'm not a big content creator. I say like I'm medium. You get what I'm saying? So I know a lot of stuff, I feel like, to help like the small content creators. But when you're a small content creator, you're not going to have that reach on TikTok. Maybe the bigger content creators, yes, they get more reach and they get people from all over seeing them. But in my opinion, it's way easier to get reach on YouTube, and you don't have to be a big content creator. And you just never know who's scrolling through the shorts and will see your video. It could be somebody from Brazil. I have a lot of people from Brazil. That's my second most viewed country besides the United States. So that's why I say, like, you can already take the videos that you have from your TikTok that you already been making on your TikTok and your shorts. And the best part about YouTube, you get 3 minutes, which it's way better now, because you used to only could do 1 minute and 30 seconds. Now you get 3 minutes. So you can do a lot of shorts. You can do a lot with 3 minutes, basically, was what I'm trying to say. And the difference that I want to tell you guys versus TikTok and versus YouTube, TikTok, you have to have a full minute to get paid for that video. Your video has to be 60 seconds and more. YouTube, it just has to be a second. You don't have to have long videos. So that's what I think is even more better. You don't have to hit that minute mark. You literally, if your video is a second or more, it's monetizable for ads. So that's like the best thing, I think. Like, you don't have to have as long videos. So you could even take clips from some of your TikTok videos, and that's more videos. You get what I'm saying? Also, another thing is your long form videos. In my opinion, so we'll go to my long form videos, which this is something that I do, but I could do this a little more consistently, just keeping it real. But I have a lot of content ideas, so I only do this on days where I don't feel like recording, or I'm kind of struggling to figure some stuff out of like what I want to post. But this is a really good idea for people who may be struggling with posting content and not really sure what to post. So your long form videos, you see, these are all my long form videos, and my lives, even your lives, which is right here. Take the long form videos. You can take clips, and you can so your long form videos, you see how these are videos that I've recorded from my phone. I can take those clips that I've made to make the full video. I can take small clips, and those small clips I can turn into my shorts, and I can promote the long form videos, but also I can also get paid for the short. So you can use that one video you make is not only just one and done. You get what I'm saying? You can break it down and use it multiple times and keep promoting it. And you never just, and I think that this is what a lot of people, and this is something that I struggle with too. This is something I need to work on. I'm not just talking about, but this is something I need to work on, is a lot of people post a video one time and then they leave it there and they never talk about it again. And you want to keep promoting your old videos, especially as you're growing, because everybody that watched that video, like, you may have new subscribers now. So say you got 1,000 new subscribers, those 1,000 new subscribers may not have seen that old video. And so you want to keep promoting it to push it out even more. And that will help you with content too. You don't have to have so many videos. You can keep using that same video more than once, because you can break it down and you can keep promoting it, and you can break it down into shorts. So that's how you can get more use out of your content. Because I know it's hard. Like, a lot of people don't understand. It's really hard. It's really hard. Sorry, I just had to block somebody ignorant. Sometimes it's really hard to come up with content ideas. So you can use your same content. And I got this from this one lady. She was on this other site, which I kind of, if I would have stuck through it, I probably would have grew on it. But I'm at the point where I really don't want to build up any more sites. Like, I'm kind of cool with the stuff that I use now. I'm not really trying to convert to anything new. But what she does is she does products, which this is something you guys are going to start seeing me do, because now that I'm on TikTok Shop and I can promote products on YouTube too. I just haven't done it yet. We're coming together, put it that way. You buy a product, right? So what you do is one product is like 4 videos. So the first thing you can do is your initial reaction to you getting the product. So you opening the product up and you showing you getting it, like you opening the package it up, you showing what it is, you reading it, you doing your initial review, right? So that's your first video. And then you want to do a video of you using the product for the first time, whatever the product may be, whether it's hair care, a vacuum cleaner, mascara, whatever the product. Say it's mascara. So I ordered some brand new mascara. So my first video is going to be me opening the package, showing what it is, reading the benefits, so why I got the mascara. That's the first video. Next video, I'm going to do a video of me using the mascara the first time, and then showing like my initial review of how I liked it the first time. And then the next video, I'm going to do me using it again, and then saying like what like if there was any difference from me using it the first time than the second time. And then you do another video, like your conclusion video of the product and like your overall, what you think about, happy Friday guys, of what you think about overall of the product. So that's 4 different videos for one product. I'm just trying to show you guys how to make the most out of your content, because a lot of times people struggle with ideas and they get burnt out of what to do. So I'm just trying to show you can use one product and make 4 different videos, and that just saves you. Good morning. What's the best editing software to use on your phone? Dang, that's such a good idea. Hold on, because I have to go and look and see what I use. But I might not be the best person for that advice, because I'm not the best editor. I don't do a lot of crazy edits in my video. A lot of people really, really edit. So like I can just show you what I use and give you kind of little tips, but I feel like there's more better people that you can watch, even here on YouTube, that are really good with edits. And some of my editing skills I got from people, I'm just not a big editor. I know how to do some of this stuff, but it's just, to me, I love going live. This is just my personal preference. I used to do a lot of long form videos, and I love going live for the fact that I don't have to edit. The only thing I have to make is a thumbnail. I hate editing. Editing is such a long task. It's a long. I used to do a lot of long videos, and I remember when I first started. But hold on, let me exit out of this. Give me 2 seconds, and I'm gonna read to you what I use. Right now, I'm using InShot. I use InShot. There was something else that I used before, but I like InShot because you can insert music. You can use your music, because I do music. So you can save files from your phone and you can put your actual music over stuff. You can do a lot with InShot. And maybe I will do a tutorial one day on how to use, maybe that'll be my next video. I'll do like how to edit. But like I said, I'm not the best editor, so maybe I'm not the best person for that advice. But I use InShot, and I like InShot. It's pretty nice. It works pretty good. You can save it in HD, and I have no issues with InShot. Yeah. So back to what I was saying. So your long form videos. So this is what I also want to talk about. So I want to show you guys my lives versus my long form videos. Okay, so when you go live, typically you will get more views by going live. Typically. Now, if you don't have that many subscribers, that may not be the case. But typically you will get more views going live versus your long form videos initially. Initially is the key word. Initially. So I know a lot of y'all might look at my videos, my long form videos, and think, oh, well, that's not that many views. 392, 6 days, 213, 4 days, 207, 3 days. A lot of y'all might look at that and be like, oh, that's not a lot of views. And you're right, it's not. But I remember when I first started doing YouTube, so I just want to break down the experience. When I first started doing YouTube, a lot of my videos initially were getting like 30 views, 50 views, 76 views. So when I see my videos do initially like this, like 2 something, 3 something, 4 something, 2 something, and then down I have some 1K videos and more. To me, that lets me know that they're going to do good once they hit the algorithm, especially my videos that initially do like 1K, because I've had videos that have done 30 views and then 6 months later it got 30K views. And that's how YouTube is. Especially once you get monetized, I can't speak for everybody, but for me, I don't look at the views. I look at the analytics and I look at the money. I look at the revenue. I'm not looking at the views anymore. I kind of been past that stage because I know that the initial views mean nothing. And I have gotten so used to just posting and going because they mean nothing. I have 2 channels, and I should have did a screenshot of my other channel. I have 20 something, I think 22.8K on my other channel. And I'll be off of that page for weeks at a time, and I'll go back and I'll have a video hit 50K. And I'm like, I haven't been on this channel. Like, I'm just now getting back on this channel. So it's like, just because, basically what I'm trying to get at is your initial views mean nothing. And just because a video doesn't hit at first doesn't mean that the video is not going to hit later. Most of my videos that have done the best, my 1,000,000+ views, and I've had a lot, especially on my other channel, I've just deleted them. Most of my videos that did 1,000,000+ came later. They didn't initially start at 1,000,000. They came later. And the reason why I'm trying to teach you guys to also not care about the views is until your page becomes really big, and I mean really big, like Mr. Beast type big, like you have millions and millions of subscribers and you keep them active, your videos are not going to be consistent. I have even seen people with 1,000,000+, 2,000,000+ subscribers on YouTube, and you see some of their videos do really good, and then you see some of their videos struggling to hit 1,000 views. So don't get discouraged, because even big channels with 1,000,000+ views, I see girls I've watched, because one thing, you need to study. You need to watch other people. You need to study. That's how you'll get good at doing content. You need to study other people. You need to see what works. I have seen channels with girls who have 278,000, that's just a random number, but over 200+ subscribers. And I've seen my lives do better than their lives consistently. So the subscribers matter, but not when you're building your channel up, if that's what I'm saying. And just because you have a certain amount of subscribers doesn't mean that your video is going to go do good every single time. And it's all about the algorithm, because just because they're subscribed to you doesn't mean that they're going to see the video. I have people that tell me all the time, sometimes when I go live, like, dang, we didn't even get the notification that you were live. We missed the live. We didn't even see it. So it's like, just because you have those subscribers doesn't mean that they will see every time that you post. Now, the next thing I will say is consistency is the best thing, especially for YouTube. Consistency, consistency, consistency. You want to post every day. I know that there are YouTubers who don't post every day, and that works for them, and they've somehow managed to do well with what you know what I'm saying? But if you really want to grow and you really want to be like a serious YouTuber and you really want to make real money, you have to be consistent. And maybe they're fine with just doing it for like a part-time thing and just a couple extra dollars. But if you really am trying to make this into like your occupation, like you really want to be like a full-time YouTuber and you have to be super consistent and you have to post every single day. Until you have reached the point where your videos are doing millions and millions and millions and you have that ad revenue coming in and you can just, like Mr. Beast is somebody who doesn't have to post every day because his ad revenue is insane. Like he could probably quit doing YouTube right now and he could probably still make millions and millions and millions of dollars just off the videos that he did in the past because that ad revenue is always there and people are always, just because even if I did a video 20 years ago, that's what's so beautiful about YouTube. I could have done a video 20 years ago and somebody could go and watch my video. I go and watch old videos all the time, 12 years ago, 15 years ago. And somebody can go and you're still going to get paid off of a video that you made 20 years ago. I think that's why if you want the longevity, I feel like the real longevity is in YouTube. It's been here forever. It's made it through MySpace. It's made it through Facebook. It's made it through Instagram. It's made it through TikTok. It's made it through all the eras, the Vine era. Like TikTok, I mean, YouTube is here to stay. Like that's one thing. People use YouTube all over the world. I think that's the best thing. And then the difference that I want to say versus like streaming on YouTube versus streaming on Twitch, which I did not know that you could save your streams on Twitch. I didn't know that. I need to know a little bit more about Twitch. I'm not like the best, but I don't know if maybe you can only save certain streams, or maybe you can save all of them. I don't know, but I know that you can save some of them because I just went back and watched Funny Mike's stream. And I don't know if maybe it only stays up for 24 hours. I don't know. I got to do my research first. But my whole point is you could do a live stream on here and it's on here forever. And whoever missed it can always come back and watch it. So that's the key. Now, I will say that you definitely, in my opinion, you make more money on Twitch, but it's harder to build. It's harder to build that name on Twitch. You really, really have to stand out on Twitch, I feel like, in my opinion, or already have like a fan base from like your YouTube, your Instagram, your stuff, and people who just want to convert over there to watch you. I feel like, in my opinion, it's a lot harder to get subs and really grow because there are so many streamers and there are so many big streamers. And so, like, for instance, me being a small content creator, if I was focusing on building my Twitch up, right? And Kai Sinet just did that big Mafia-thon stream for 30 days. Those entire 30 days would have been so terrible for me because 90% of the app was on his stream. You get what I'm saying? So I feel like it's a lot harder to build a name for yourself on Twitch. But I do feel like if you can stick through it and you're able to do it, you will get more money on there because the first night that I used Twitch, I got tipped real quickly, like a lot of tips really quickly on there. So I do notice that like it is easier money on Twitch, but it's harder to build a fan base on there. So let's talk about another thing. This is the affiliate shopping program that I was just talking about on YouTube. Now, I haven't ordered anything. I'm probably going to start ordering stuff soon. I've been ordering stuff off of TikTok because I make money on different ways on here. So I feel like I should use TikTok for the shop because that's the way I can make money off of TikTok. You get what I'm saying? So I figured I will try this at a later time. But just like how you have TikTok shop, there's an affiliate program and it's all types of brands. It's not just TikTok brands. It's like Macy's. I seen some Fenty beauty stuff on here. It's like a whole bunch of stuff that you can pick from or whatever. And they also do free samples, but it's very limited. It's very limited choices of your samples or whatever. But affiliate program. So just like how I do my reviews. So say this is a water I ordered from YouTube. I do my little thing, and then I would tag them, and it'd be like paid partnership and da 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 da. And then however many people go and click and order the product, I would get a commission off of it, basically. So that is another way. Oh, also, this is something I did not know, guys, which I feel like a moron. When you post your videos, so when you do your shorts are automatically monetized. They do a review on your shorts, and if they find it acceptable, it'll automatically get monetized. Your long form videos and your lives, which I did not know this. I just found this out, and I was like, you have to go to YouTube Studio, which if you're on YouTube, you need to download YouTube Studio. This is how you see all your analytics and what videos work and how much money you've made and how many clicks you have and your geography and all this. You see this right here when you click on edit your video. So after you upload a video or after you do a live, you have to go to YouTube Studio. You go to your video, you find your video, whatever. This is just a random video. I screenshot it. And you see how it says monetization? It doesn't automatically turn on. You have to go back and hit it and turn it on for your video to get monetized, and you can get that ad revenue. So for a whole month, I had a whole bunch of videos that I didn't have turned on. And I was just wondering, I'm like, why are they not turning green? Why are they not turning green? Because I thought that they automatically, once you post the video, because the shorts do that. I thought they automatically review it and then they turn green. No. You have to go and turn it on. And that is one important tip that I never see anybody talk about. So if you are monetized or you are on the verge of being monetized, you have to go for your lives and your long form videos. You have to go, you have to click, and you have to turn that monetization on to get that ad revenue. Also, another thing that really helps push out your videos that a lot of people don't know, and this is just really simple and it's not that time consuming, unless you really if you're a person like me who posts a lot of videos a lot, you may not have the time or want to do a whole bunch of tags. But if you're somebody who may post every one video a week or a couple videos a week, and you don't post a lot, you may want to spend more time on your tags. But what you want to do is you want to go to your video after you uploaded it, and you want to hit edit, and then you'll see this thing called it'll say tags, and it'll say add tags, and you want to click on it. And you can look up tags, there's different apps, and you can use Google, and you can look up tags that do really well, or any tag that has to do with the topic that you're talking about. And so I'm just going to show you my tags. I put conspiracy, because I did a movie review on Jennifer's body. So I put conspiracy theories, movies, movie reviews, reactions, movie reaction videos. And I could have did a lot more tags, but that was just showing you the tags. And that will help push your video out more too, because when people type in YouTube certain keywords, if it matches these keywords, your video will pop up from the search. So that's a way to also get your video pushed out and seen more. What was I going to say? Okay, so this next thing I want to talk about is comments. This is also a way. So you see, I want to show you, this is just a random video that I seen. So the first comment was a month ago. It says, if you weren't around when his first came out, you really missed out, man. I'm telling you. And it had 1.3K likes. And then, I'm sorry, guys, the comments are kind of in the way. But there was 90 something replies. You can't really see it because the video, the comments are, 78 replies. There it is. I do see it. So everybody from that 78 replies. So the first comment, okay, when you click on the video, the first comment automatically pops up. So you see how the first comment got 1.3K. 9 times out of 10, I want to say probably about 90% of those people went and clicked on his channel from seeing that first comment. So that is a way to get you seen. And the better your comment, even if it's like funny, like the better your comments, the funnier your comments, the more your comments stand out, the more likely somebody's going to come and go to your channel. And that has helped me get plenty subscribers. I've had people say, oh, I'm following, I subscribed from your comment. That will help you get subscribers and people find out who you are too. And then and if you can't be the first, which it's kind of hard to be the first sometimes, just respond to the first comment. And everybody who liked that first comment and everybody who replies will see your comment. So that'll also be another way. They will get a notification in their YouTube and it'll say such and such said da 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 da. And that'll be a way to also help you get people to subscribe to you. Now, I want to break down Mr. Beast's journey because I feel like Mr. Beast had the most authentic come up. You could see that he actually worked for it. You get what I'm saying? Like, he was not an overnight success. So to me, when I'm like talking about YouTubers and like talking about the YouTube journey, he's somebody that comes up because you can go to his channel and you can see the progress. Sometimes you can go to people's channel and they came out of nowhere. Like, you're like, when did the, you know what I mean? Like, you didn't see them putting in no work. You didn't see. So he's somebody who actually worked. And a lot of his tips and a lot of the things that you can see what he did. So I just want to show you guys because some of his stuff I use. So I just want to show you. I'm going to start with Mr. Beast. So if you don't know who Mr. Beast is, he's one of the biggest YouTubers ever. Right now, he has 444 million subscribers on YouTube. He has 907 videos. So I just want to start back. I started back to the beginning. And the reason why I want to show you guys the beginning, because I want to show you guys you can change your niche. And that's really what I want to talk about is, especially in your beginning, you don't want to worry too much about a niche. And take that very lightly because yes, you kind of do, because if you do see certain videos are doing better than others and you start to see certain people gravitating towards certain videos, of course you want to keep doing those type of videos, but that doesn't mean you want to give up on your other videos just because maybe those videos haven't hit yet, because that just means it hasn't gotten in the algorithm yet, especially as a small content creator. All of your videos are not going to do good initially anyway. So sometimes it's kind of hard to tell if maybe that's just not your niche or maybe it's just not in the algorithm yet. And when you're a good content creator, in my opinion, the best content creators have no niche. They can upload whatever they want to upload and it works because people want to see them. They don't really care about the content. I mean, they do, but they want to see them. So in my opinion, the best content creators don't really have a niche. They can post whatever they want to post. And Mr. Beast is kind of an example of that because he doesn't really have a niche. So when he first started, he was doing games and he didn't even show his face. So when he first started, he was doing different video games. You can see his video games. He was just doing, and they were all like little videos, not even long, little 1 minute, 2 minute, 30 seconds, little shorts, little videos. Mr. Beast didn't show his face for years. And that's probably part of the reason why, and I don't think he understood that. That's probably part of the reason why it took him so long. Because as soon as he started showing his face, his shit started moving. I think that was part of the reason why it did take him so long. Because for years, he never even showed his face. And I feel like, yes, there are faceless channels that do really good, but it's easier to connect to an actual person. You get what I'm saying? Like, once you see a person versus just watching, like, videos like this. Like, you know what I mean? So then another thing that you see that he does, which works, is he starts kind of reacting and talking about other really big content creators. Like, so his title, how much does PewDiePie make? At the time, PewDiePie was one of the biggest YouTubers. So by using that name and that title and making a video about PewDiePie, it will create, one, it'll put you in the algorithm, because PewDiePie, that name, since he's already a big content creator, that name is already in the algorithm. So that will help you get more views because you talked about something that was already in the algorithm. So you can see he starts to do that. Talk about big YouTubers. And this is a sidebar. I know a YouTube couple. I cannot think of their name right now. But they stole another YouTube couple's name because their name was already kind of big and was in the algorithm. And that's what helped them blow up. It's kind of BS a little bit, but they stole their channel name. So when people are typing in, trying to find the bigger channel, their videos start popping up. And that's actually how they blew up. So by using other people's names and doing reaction videos talking about other big YouTubers and current events will help you get views and stuff like that. And you can see it, he starts doing it more. He starts kind of transitioning from those like faceless game videos, and he starts talking about more PewDiePie stuff, which was the biggest YouTuber at the time. Another YouTuber, Penguin ZO, another YouTuber, Captain Sparkle. I'm sure that they were big YouTubers because he's talking about how much money do they make. And anytime you talk about a YouTuber or you talk about YouTube, like how to grow or anything that promotes YouTube, they will push your video in the algorithm. Even if they don't do it initially, they will push it in the algorithm because it's a video about them, if that makes sense to you. So he starts talking about YouTube stuff, making fun of you. So he starts talking about YouTube intros, which the keyword YouTube intros is also something that will pop up because a lot of people at the time, intros aren't really a big thing anymore, but at the time, intros used to be a big thing. 10 things I didn't know about YouTube. How much does, who's that? Markiplier make? So he's doing more like content-y type stuff, which is obviously helping his channel grow. And then he does more type of content type stuff. So you see that he switched his content multiple times, and he's going to keep switching it. Like, this is just still the beginning. Like, he keeps switching it. So let's see, how to do a high score college paper. What is Crohn's disease? 5 steps to becoming successful on YouTube. What happens if you get a copyright? These are all questions that people ask about YouTube. So these were good videos, even though these thumbnails are kind of suck, which mine are no better. Trust me, mine are no better, but these kind of suck. But that just shows you the growth, though. Like, that just shows you the growth. Like, but these type of videos do well on YouTube if you want to know what type of content create. And it doesn't matter if 1 million people seen it. There's new people that come out that want to learn about YouTube every day. So every day there's a new person that's going to be Googling, what happens if I get a copyright strike? And then your video could pop up. So I feel like he was learning how to get himself in the algorithm when he started doing videos like this. He was like, oh, these type of videos work, because they really do work. Any type of video that's like informational or educational does good on YouTube. Typically. And then he starts doing more. Does YouTubers pay taxes? Why does this video have no thumbnail? He starts doing so this is when he starts showing his face. That's what I want to show you guys. He starts showing his face. And that's when his page starts going crazy. When he starts showing his face. He was a faceless channel for years, guys. And I think he said like it took him 8 years to even get any views at all. So don't be discouraged by views, because if he would have quit, just because he wasn't getting views when he first started, we would have never had a Mr. Beast. So initial views mean absolutely nothing. Let me go back to show you guys real quick. Hold on. Well, I'll do it at the end. His videos were getting 0 views when he first started. All of those videos right now are at 1 million plus. Your initial views mean absolutely nothing, especially on YouTube. But now I'm starting to learn even on TikTok, which I don't want to make this just about TikTok, but I'm seeing my page slowly grow. And I don't know about y'all, but I don't want one of those pages where I just randomly blow up one night, you get what I'm saying, off of one video, and then nothing else. I would rather see my page gradually grow, because that's how you build a fan base. Because it's people that are coming back and want to see those videos. So when you see videos on TikTok, I know a lot of people be like, you're stuck in the 300 jail, you're stuck in the 400 jail. But if you're getting 300 to 400 views and you're getting comments on those videos, on multiple videos, and you're getting followers, hello, your page is growing organically. That's what should happen. That means your page is growing organically. You're not paying for bots or views. That's how you grow a fan base. Just because you go viral doesn't mean every single video is you want to hit. That should not be your goal. Every video I do is going to go viral. Every single video that did well for me, I didn't expect it. I was not, this is going to go viral. I was just posting my daily content and it just hit. So just posting and being consistent is literally the only secret. Like, even on TikTok, I'm noticing every single video that has done well for me on TikTok has hit later. It never hit right away. Like, I never posted it right away and then boom, 100K views. Like, no, I woke up the next morning and it hit. Or a couple days later, it just hit. And some of my videos catch on later. I noticed, like, I may have posted 3 days later, and a couple days later, I may have 6,000 views. And that's not a lot, but when you're growing your channel, that is good. That's letting you know that it's working and your channel is growing and you're starting to get in the algorithm slowly. That's how you build a fan base. I would rather build a fan base that have watched me grow my channel over time versus become an overnight content creator, because there's no longevity in that. It's like, once you build that fan base, it's like, and you get into that position or whatever, it's like, people want to see you do good because they've seen you grow. You get what I'm saying? But when you just kind of do it overnight, it's like the attention span isn't there. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's like your audience's attention span isn't there versus people who have kept coming back to your channel for months and even years. It's totally different. But yeah. So more of his videos, he's showing his face. He starts getting to like pranks, the prank era is kind of gone from YouTube, but it used to be like a really big era. He's just trying all types of stuff. Like, and that's what you do when you're building your niche. You're just trying stuff. You don't know what's going to work or not when you're building your channel. Let's see. There's something I want to show you guys. Oh, he did a giveaway. He did a giveaway, which giveaways do work, ish. I kind of feel like that's old YouTube, but they kind of do work. Giveaways are nice. If you have a plan for your giveaway of like getting subscribers or whatever, it's a way to do it. What was I trying to find? Worst thumbnails, reacting to my old Minecraft videos, horrible, which he even called cringe. He even called his own old videos cringy. Like, don't worry about how it starts. Just start. If you worry about how it starts, you'll never start. Just start. But he starts doing all types of different things. This is what I want to show you guys next. Hopefully, is this it? This is not what I want to show you. Hold on. What I want to show you guys. Oh, these long videos. So he counted from 1 to 100,000 and he counted to 200,000. Both of these videos were like 23 hours long and he stayed up the entire time counting. He literally counted from 1 to whatever. And I know you're wondering, like, because the length of the video, The longer the videos, like if I was to do a live stream for 24 hours on YouTube, I just kept it going, I'm sure my views would be super, super high. If I kept it rolling. So the longer, I've been on here, I post every day. The longer, that you post your video. So like sometimes the longer your video, the more that it'll get pushed out, because YouTube feels like you're actually trying, if that makes sense. So he started doing really long videos. He also did some trolling videos. He started trolling a little bit, which that's what I was trying to find, and I didn't find it. This was his first, what's the word I'm looking for? Sponsored. His first sponsored video was he gave a homeless man, giving homeless people $1,000. I don't know how many people he gave $1,000 to, because I did see that video before, but I have not seen it in a long time. But I think it was up to $10,000, if I'm not mistaken. So I think he gave 10 people $1,000, homeless people. And it was sponsored. It didn't come out of his pocket. So that's when you know, like, okay, like he starts getting sponsored. The money starts coming in. Like, what else? Then he starts donating. So then this is when he starts doing his giveaways, which is really what Mr. Beast is known for now. That's kind of what birthed his whole thing. He does a lot of like philanthropy work. And this is where it kind of all started. So he donated $10,000 to a random Twitch streamer. Still he's beginning. Like, look at these thumbnails compared to his thumbnails now. They're still kind of ass. But this is where he's like, I think he was on the road to 100K during this process. I think he might have hit 100K. I'm not 100% sure where I'm at. But for 10 hours. See, he did another 10-hour. He keep net neutrality. Keep net neutrality for 10 hours. See, he did another 10-hour video. Like, Mr. Beast really put in a lot of work. What else? He starts doing videos like this. We delivered 100 pizza to random houses. I donated 30,000 to a random Twitch streamer. I bought a car using pennies. So this is when he starts, really starts blowing up. This is when I started watching Mr. Beast, when he started buying his cars with pennies and stuff. Buying a car using only $1 bills. So yeah, like 7 years ago is when I started watching Mr. Beast. It's pretty accurate about the time when I started watching him, which makes sense because he was starting to blow up during this time. What else? Lastly, he also did like a troll video, which trolling does kind of help you a little bit. You just got to know how to troll. But I don't remember who he was trolling. I literally don't remember who he was trolling. But it was somebody. It was like some kid. I don't know. I think he was a content creator. I think he was a YouTuber. And he was like one of those YouTubers that do music. And I'm pretty sure he sang his song and watched his video for like, I think it was for 24 hours. He was definitely trolling him. He was definitely trolling this kid. I don't even remember who it was. And it's somebody who's not even relevant anymore. He's not even relevant anymore, but he definitely did a little bit of trolling. And let's see. And he surpassed whoever he was trolling. And then the next thing I want to talk about is thumbnails. This is a thumbnail. This is what people see before they click on your video. And I use Canva, which I'm going to show you. This app in the corner is called Canva. I use Canva. And Canva is the best, I think, for editing thumbnails. And they have a lot of pre-made templates. So you just have to change the words and change the pictures and stuff. But Canva is really, really good for making your thumbnails. And your thumbnails, and let me show you, even Mr. Beast. These are his old thumbnails. They're kind of ass. I should have screenshotted his new thumbnails just to show you the difference. Because thumbnails are extremely important. Extremely important. Thumbnails are, you could have the best video ever. but people may not want to click on it because your thumbnail sucks. Your thumbnails are important. This is a good thumbnail. It's clear. We clearly see it's about hair because that looks like the main thing. She's pretty. She got a nice clean picture. The words are clean. You want a nice clean cut. You want to be able to read the words. You want the picture to be clear. That's the type of thumbnails you want. And then also not just your thumbnails. The first 30 seconds of your video is extremely important. So you want to keep that in mind when you're editing, because when you're scrolling, before I even click on the video, it shows you a little preview. So though whatever you do, those 30 seconds can make me decide to either A, want to click on the video or not click on the video. So yes. And then what is it to be eligible? You need 1,000 subscribers and you need 4,000 watch hours in 1 year to be eligible to be monetized. And if you stay consistent and you post, and this is just my opinion, especially in the beginning, you need to post every day. And I'm not saying you have to post a long form video or hours long a video. You can even just do shorts. And I would say at least post 3 shorts a day if you're going to rely on shorts. But everything is content. It doesn't have to be so hard. If you like, say you get ready, say you're getting ready for work. Maybe you might have to get up a little bit earlier to be able to record yourself. But you could do a little recording of you getting ready, your morning process, what you eat for breakfast. If you work out, your workout routine. If you read, you could do book reviews. You can even read on here. Like there's so many different content ideas. Everything is content. You can do simple little reviews, like how I just drink this Crystal Light packet. You could do a little Crystal Light. There's so many different things that you can do. Everything is content. So I do say you should post every day, consistently, every day. I would say even try to have like a schedule, like this how many shorts I'm posting. Say you can't go live every day because everybody may not be able to go live every day. I don't see why not, because go live in your free time. Go live before you go to bed. A little, like, you know, just chat, whatever. Try to go live once a week. But these are just simple tips. And yeah, I've been talking for about an hour. So I think I'm about to end the video. But yes, this is my little how to grow, how to get monetized on YouTube. Hot topic today. Hey guys. Yes, I'm going to get back on. And yes, I will be on tonight. So it's Friday. It's the weekend. So I will be on tonight. I'm about to put my light back on the charger for a little bit. Thank you. Yes, check out my OnlyFans. All right, you guys. Thank you for tuning in. I will be back on in a second because I got another live I want to do.